Okay, so even though this artifact now works, I'll just make it a point to demonstrate the WinRM still does not work. Okay, so this still contains a virus. Let's just exit out of this. Now the in the Kotlin folder, you will find the resource kit here as well. And these ones are easier to modify on Windows. You don't need to build them or anything. So the one that we are looking for is this template x64.ps1. There's also 32-bit, which is used with just jump WinRM. And then this compressed one is used in a couple of other places, like the psexec PowerShell. So if we're going to do jump WinRM, this is the template that we need to look at. Let's open that with VS Code. You can use any text editor you like, or even Windows ISE. Okay, so like the other artifacts, this is just a template, and we can see here there's this %% data variable, which is where the actual beacon shellcode will live. So again, when you use jump WinRM, the UI reads in this template, and it will substitute in the beacon shellcode in the relevant format. And we can do exactly the same thing, the same approach as before, which is to scan the template first with threat check. Template x64.ps1, and because this will be scanned by AMSI, and a threat check has an E flag, which controls which scanning engine the samples get sent to. By default, it will use the Defender's on-disk scanner, but these samples we need to submit to AMSI. And same things before, I'm going to focus on these strings at the bottom first. So it looks like there's a for loop here that we can try first. And then if that doesn't work, we can move on to some of this stuff up here. So for x equals 0, da 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 da. And that is actually just here, so that's this for loop. One of the easier things we could change are just variable names. So you can do Control H for the find and replace. And let's replace $x with just something else like $i, and replace all of those. And then we can replace var code, and let's just make that, can be anything. Let's just make it like var raster, and replace all of those. And then save. Back to threat check. Run it again. No threats. If we go back to the script manager, we do have to load a aggressor script this time. So that will be in tools, Kotlin Strike, resource kit, and then resources.cna. Now the reason you have to load these CNAs for both the resource kit and the artifact kit is that they contain directives that tell the Kotlin Strike UI to load the samples that we've got from disk rather than the ones it has like built into itself. So with that loaded, it will now use the modified template. And so let's do jump WinRM again, or WinRM 64.